Good morning. Uh, I have a unique opportunity. Sarah and I are going to be traveling to the other side of the world for a couple of weeks to visit some old and dear friends over there. So I'm not sure how many more videos I will be able to make during that time. You may see me from a different setting, or you may not see me at all until we get back. I'm not sure. Today we're looking at where Pilate finally gives in and condemns Jesus to death. Let's dive right in. And he, that is Pilate, went back inside the palace. And he's worried at this point because he's heard that Jesus claims to be the Son of God. So this is concerning to him. Where do you come from? He asked Jesus, but Jesus gave him no answer. Kind of a long answer to a Gentile like Pilate to sort it all out. Do you refuse to speak to me? Pilate said. Don't you realize I have power either to free you or to crucify you? Jesus answered, You would have no power over me if it were not given to you from above. Therefore, the one who handed me over to you is guilty of the greater sin. So, Jesus, in this statement, and like often happens with Jesus' statements, there's two meanings going on there. The first meaning is I understand where you are politically, Pilate, that you are stuck between a rock and a hard place. You don't have absolute authority, and those who handed me over, they have contacts in the Roman government, and you're going to end up doing what they need you to do. That's the first part of that statement. The other part is that God has put him in this unique position that where he has to carry this out to fulfill prophecy that he doesn't know about, um, in order to make this happen. But the ones who are really making this choice and are really guilty of it are the teachers of the law, the chief priests, who should know exactly who Jesus is, but for their stubbornness and their jealousy are not allowing themselves to make that choice. And frankly, we struggle with that same choice today, right? We know Jesus is a great teacher, and if he's a great teacher and he teaches that he's the Son of God, what do we do with that? Well, we might have to put down our own personal choices if we acknowledge he's the Son of God and submit to him. And that's maybe a tough pill to swallow. From then on, Pilate tried to set Jesus free. Um, he understood that this guy didn't have anything out for him at all, but uh, Jesus actually knew the situation really well. From then on, Pilate tried to set Jesus free, but the Jewish leaders kept shouting, If you let this man go, you are no friend of Caesar. Anyone who claims to be a king opposes Caesar. So they're shouting this. They're going to get their way. They're just like little kids. When Pilate heard this, he brought Jesus out and sat down on the judge's seat at the place known as the stone pavement, which in Aramaic is Gabbatha. It was the day of preparation of the Passover. It was about noon. Here is your king, Pilate said to the Jews. Uh, he recognized something in Jesus, something regal, something royal, and he wanted to stick it to the leaders a little bit too. But they shouted, "Take him away! Take him away! Crucify him!" "Shall I crucify your king?" Pilate asked. "We have no king but Caesar," the chief priests answered. Wow. Is that really who they wanted as their king? No, but political expediency said, yeah, this is the answer we've got to give. Finally, Pilate handed him over to them to be crucified. So John frames it up very clearly. It's a judgment on Pilate's part, but the judgment is just, okay, I'll provide you the equipment, but you do it. You're the ones crucifying him. May the Lord add his blessing to this reading of his word.